Hello, so normally I don't show myself in the camera, but thought I would change that. I just want to show you guys what I'm doing to my truck and an upgrade. So this is the BS Racing Gen3 7875 compressor housing, and I'm putting that on my truck and upgrading from the Gen 2.5 compressor housing. The reason is, one, it was cheap, and people are saying they're getting around 50 horse with it, so thought it would be beneficial, get a little bit more power. And it has a port already tapped for a boost reference. The other one doesn't. I know I could just drill and tap it. I just decided not to because it's easier just to buy a new one, and in my opinion it looks a little nicer. So it had anti-surge and it came with everything you need to do it for only 200 bucks. So it's not a sponsor. I wish it was because I don't like paying for stuff, but pretty cheap and saved me the time from drilling and tapping that. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll show you the differences. Okay, so here's the current one. It's the Gen 2.5, and I made 815 horsepower to the wheels on this with this turbo, and it's the 1.25 AR compressor housing. So it does perform well, and that was on, I think, 15 pounds of boost. I just actually got a electronic boost controller, so I need the reference off the turbo is what they recommend, because I was having issues with it and they said change to that and it should fix my boost spikes. So I don't know if that's true or not, but thought I'd give it a try. So here's the new one for size comparison, quite a bit larger. So if you're gonna do this, make sure you have the room. It's also a V-band out, so you're gonna have to buy the adapter, weld it to the pipe, so that'll be pretty easy. This one has I can't remember I don't know what the name of it is called, but just the diameter here is larger than this one, which I'll show you here on the bench. And this is actually me talking from the future because I already had this off once, and I was looking at the footage, and I guess I didn't record, or I don't know what happened because I couldn't find the video of me showing all you guys this. So this is me from the future, but yeah, pretty easy, just 10 millimeters to remove the bracket. Set it up there, and then this piece will come off. So let's see if I get a good comparison. Yeah, so you can see the difference in size. This one's a lot smaller, this one's a lot larger. This is the ring that it comes with to go on the outside of this. Make sure it goes on correctly. As you can see, the small lip doesn't go like this, it goes like this. So make sure when you put it on correctly. I'm actually gonna have to tap it with a rubber mallet. Yeah, super easy to put on. That's still not on all the way. I'll tap it more when I put the camera down. I just don't want to accidentally hit the fins on the compressor wheel. So these actually look to be in very good condition. Doesn't look like I've sent any rocks or dirt through it, so that's a good sign. I will have a new, the diameter on this one right here is 4 inches and this one's 5, so I did have to order a new boot. Hopefully the boot doesn't suck in when you get to a larger boot. That's not a higher ply. They do have, I have seen them suck in before on a 90, so hopefully I don't run into that issue. But yeah, it's quite a bit larger, and then I have to get a different filter, of course, to fit, but shouldn't be an issue. So first thing, I'm gonna go throw this on real quick, so you guys can watch that now, and then we will weld the adapter for the V-band onto my piping and get it all put back together. Okay, so I'm not sure why it's not focusing, but this is welded. It's not welded great, but it is welded, so yeah, I'm just very inconsistent. And yeah, welding on a plate, easy. Welding two pipes together, kind of hard. Well, hard for me because I don't weld every day. But now that that's done, sorry if the welder is loud. This welder is very noisy all the time, even when you're not welding, so that's one downfall to it, but it does weld very nice. I just don't weld very nice. So next, we'll go put this on. I already cut and measured everything, of course, weld it together. Put this on, put the filter on, and then we go for a drive and see how it's gonna run. Okay, so I have the piping on, and actually it turned out pretty nice, other than the welds. But if you had 10 people welding that were novices and didn't do every day, I'd rank this a 5, as in, it's not the best, but I definitely have seen a lot worse. Everything lined up though. I was careful on the flange not to warp it, so didn't warp. It was nice and flush. Now going under here, you can see it lines up perfectly. Obviously it's just hanging, so I'll put the clamp on that, put that on. So for fabrication skills, I'll give it a 7, because not bad. Welding skills, 5. Well, that is it on the install. Now it's time for the testing and seeing actually how it runs. Right now it's just on, I think, 4 pounds of boost, or 6 pounds, because I have my solenoid turned off because it was not controlling it correctly. But I'm just curious if I notice it any more, if I notice it being any laggier, or if I even notice it at all. But normally I run around 19 pounds of boost in this. Is what my goal is, to be consistent at 19. So I just have I think my wastegate's set at 4 or 8. I can't remember exactly, but I'll go find out. Though that's probably it for this video. Other than me telling you how it drives, I can't really, not a good gauge on until I actually get the boost controller correct and on the right power, or on the right boost setting, so I could tell you if I could really notice a difference. But I should take it to the dyno again and see. Maybe when they do a dyno day this summer, I'll go take it there and see. It'd be awesome if I could break 1,000, because it dynoed 815 on 815 horsepower to the wheels on 15 pounds of boost. I'm gonna be running 20 pounds of boost, and hopefully, but now it's all-wheel drive, so that's the bad thing. It's gonna take a little bit more power out of it being all-wheel drive. But more boost, a little bit larger turbo. What else have I changed since then? I think that's it. I think I was already on my 4L80E, so not much has changed. Just a little bit more boost and all-wheel drive now. So, and this new compressor housing. So it would be close if I get to 1,000. If I could break a 900, I'd be really happy. But 815 is still fast. Not a lot of people have rode in that fast vehicle. So yeah, I'm just rambling on. But yeah, we're gonna go for a drive now, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope this was helpful, or at least you enjoyed hearing me talk and do something.